welcome everyone to the battleground, and today I'll feature a telekinetic fight between Sans and Silver. Quick note, there will only be canon events, no Ultra Sans and no Dark Silver. Now with that said, let's meet our fighters. Silver is a hedgehog from the future trying to stop problems in his future, therefore hopping back in time to stop all the mess from happening, that the chaos and destruction and what's it not. To combat his enemy, he uses his psychokinetic abilities that he uses to lift heavy objects, such he can lift cars and other heavy objects. His point and limit has been 100 tons, as he can use his most powerful attack, the Meteor Mash, where he combines a bunch of junk and throws it at his opponent. He can also stop objects from coming towards him and hit them back right at his opponents. Silver's telekinesis and psychokinesis may be impressive, but it does have a limit, and when he's out of his limit, he'll say his catchphrase, which is, "It's no use." But even with that, Silver still has his most powerful form, Super Silver, that is completely invincible for at least 59 seconds. Can fly, depending on how many rings he has, can fly, use even more powerful telekinesis, and has chaos control that lets him teleport, freeze time, and teleport objects to different places. But don't let this fool you. Silver's inexperienced, naive, and sometimes can get ahead of himself. But you really don't want to mess with this hedgehog. Sans the Skeleton is the main antagonist of the Genocide run, where you play as, well, Chara. While he tries to stop you, and tries to succeed, he will or not, depending on how you play. Sans has knowledge of different timelines, and is experienced fighting multiple times and other timelines through. Sans has gravity manipulation and could be also mistaken for telekinesis, but he also has telekinesis, as he can throw objects. He can control the gravity of the soul of any living organism and throw it against other types of objects and throw it against bones. Speaking of bones, Sans mainly uses bone to attack his opponents, and he uses in different directions and different mobilities to attack his opponents from all directions. He also has his famous Cancer Blasters that can shoot out a powerful ray of energy from this skull-like dragon thing. Yeah, they shoot lasers. But Sans' most powerful technique is his Karmic Retribution. He'll shoot his opponents with this while removing their health, also adding an IMV benefit that also reduces their health, eventually, and removes invincibility frames. Though he's not perfect, after 20 to 25 minutes or 15 or 7 minutes, he'll eventually tire out. But still, if you want to mess with this skeleton, you better bring all your powers. This battle will take place on Earth, and there is no prep time, and it's 200 years in the future. Now let me explain why Silver wins. Silver in his super form has reality warping powers, which is something that Sans can even compete with. Not to mention chaos control could just teleport Sans into the sun. Now you're probably wondering, now Sans could have won. He could have outlasted Silver, but with Silver's reality warping powers, it was just a matter of time before the skeleton lost his fight. Looks like Sans got boned. But if you want to see a rematch with non-canon events such as Ultra, Sans, and and Dark Silver. Comment down rematch. And if this gets 3 to 5 rematch comments, there will be a rematch. Now stay tuned, because the next fighters are about to be revealed.